Greetings and bouncing salutations. This is the Mighty Eagles Online Tuition Center. So in today's presentation, we'll be looking at Mathematics Paper 1. So this is a question that is coming from my 2022 Paper 1 GCE paper. So we are doing these revision in preparations for the 2024 GCE paper that is coming in July. So the question is saying y varies directly as x and inversely as the square of z. And we've been told to say y is equal to 8, x is equal to 4, and z is equal to 1. The first question is saying find the value of k. The second question is saying we're finding the value of y when x is equal to 9 and also z is equal to 3. The last question is saying we're finding the value of z whenever y is equal to 3 and also x is equal to 4. So this is a topic that is coming from variations. Okay, this is a question that is coming from a topic known as the variations. Okay, so let's try and answer this question. So variations are coming from the word vary, which means to differ. I'll take that again. Variations are coming from the word vary, which means to differ. So variations, they do not have a specific formula. Variations, they do not have a specific formula. The kind of statement that you've been provided with is what is going to help you to germinate or formulate a formula. Okay, the kind of statement that you've been given is what's going to help you to come up with a formula, which is what is going to help you to formulate a formula. So which means that statements differ. It's not always that they'll be bringing one and the same statement each and every year. They differ, they vary. That's where the word variation is coming from, to vary, to differ. Okay, so the statement is saying why. So there are some things that you need to know. Okay, there are some things that you need to know under variations. There is a word known as directly and inversely. Okay, so inversely in simpler terms simply means division. Okay, inversely in simpler terms simply means you division. Inversely, okay, inversely. Okay, so whenever you just hear something like y varies directly, direct simply means perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. So these are the two things that you need to know under variations. We have got directly simply means perpendicular. We also have the inversely simply means the division in simpler terms. Okay, so let's try now proceed with the solutions, or rather the remedies to this question that came in 2022 Mathematics Paper 1 GCE. All right, so y varies directly. So y varies directly. I will say y varies directly. So I will say equals here. There is also another sign like this. Y varies like this sign, which is z. Okay, like this sign, which is z. So but me, I prefer going with the equal sign. Okay, so say y varies directly as x. So x there is under variations, there's a letter that is constant. That letter is k. Okay, so k is always constant, whether it has been mentioned or it has not been mentioned in the statement. It's you to put it. You have to know that it's there. Okay, it's existing. Okay, it's existing. Okay, whether it's visible or it's not visible, it's existing. So y varies directly as k and as x. Okay, so k, it has not been mentioned in the statement, but I had to include it in the formula. Okay, then and the inversely, remember what I said inversely. Remember what I said there about inverse simply means the division. Okay, that's why I had to divide the. So as inversely of what? As the square of what? Square of z. So z there, it's squared. Okay, the z there, it's squared. So now we proceed now. Okay, we now proceed. So now the first question is saying find the value of what? We find the value of k. Okay, we find the value of k. We've been given the number whereby y is equal to 8 and x is equal to 4. So now it's a matter of now trying to replace. Okay, it's now a matter of trying to replace now. So what's our y? Our y, what's our y there? Our y, we've been told that it's a what? It's 8. So our y here, it's 8. Okay, so our y, it's 8. I'm not going to replace. Y is equal to 8 is equal to k. We are finding the value of k. Okay, k, what's my x? What's my x here? My x, it's here, which is what? 4. Okay, so my x, it's 4. K, 4. Like this. Okay, since now what's my z? What's my z? My z, where is it? It's this one here. Okay, which is what? Which is 1. Okay, so my z it's 1. Okay, remember from the statement y, z it's what? It's squared, so 1 is going to be squared. Okay, then here grade 7 week. Now since we're having an equal sign, we're going to divide. I'm going to multiply. Okay, cross multiply 8 times this one times this one. So if you try and multiply 8 times this one, I'm going to have 80. I'm going to have 80 is equal to this one times this one. I'm going to have k4. Okay, I'm finding the value of k. I've divided both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. This and this, they will go. Okay, so I'm going to say 2 is equal to what? Is equal to k. So this is my value of k. So my value of k here is 2. Okay, the value of k here is 2. Let's proceed into the second question, which is the b part. So now the b part, it's saying let's say b. The b part now, it's saying find the value of y when x is equal to 9 and z is equal to 3. So the same formula that we've formulated is the same formula that we'll be using until the last question. So the formula is saying y is equal to kx over z squared. So this is the formula that we formulated. Okay, so now we are finding the value of what? We are finding the value of y. Okay, we are finding the value of y. So we say y is equal to, what's our value, what's our k? We had found what, which is what? 2. This 2. Okay, so 2. What's our x? Have we been told what's our x there? Our x, we've been told it's what? Our x, we've been told it's 9. Okay, so our x, we've been told that it's 9. So I'll put a 9 here. Over z. What's our z now? Our z it's what? What's our z? Our z it's where is it? 3. Okay, z it's 3. So now from the statement, the z is squared, right? So it's going to be 3 squared. I'll put a squared here like this. Okay, so laws of indices there. Y is equal to this one's going to multiply with this. I'll divide both sides by 1 here. This one times this one, this one times this one. So here 3 times 3, I'm going to have a 9. Okay, so I'm going to have a 9y here. Okay, 9y is equal to 2 times this one, 2 times 9, I'm going to have 18. I'm finding the value of y. I'll divide both sides by 9. I'll divide both sides by 9. Sorry, this is a 9, not q. Okay, so this and this, they will go. So I'll remain with y is equal to 18 divided by 9. I'm going to come up with a 2 as the value of y. So this is how you solve such kind of a question. So let's now go to the next stuff there. Okay, now go to the next stuff. The next stuff it's saying we find the value of z when y is equal to 3, x is equal to 54. Now remember that z is squared. Okay, so our formula was y is equal to kx over z squared. Let me just try and verify if I do it's true. So y, the formula is y kx. Yes, it's true, it's the one. Okay, it's the one. That's the correct formula. So we are in the same lane. Okay, so we are finding the value of what? We are finding the value of z. Okay, we are finding the value of z. So y, we've been told it's a 3. Y, we've been told it's a 3. Y, we've been told it's a 3. What's our k? We had found a 2. What's our x? X, it's 54. X, it's 54. Yes, 54, like this. Z, what's our z? We are finding z. Remember that z is squared. Okay, like this. Okay, so now I'm going to say 3 times this one. I'll divide both sides by 1. 3, say 3, say 3 z squared, like this. Okay, 3z squared is equal to 2 times 54. What's 2 times 54? I'll say 54 ya buremo ya 2, 54, whereby this one I'm going to have 8, 10, 8, 10. I will have 108 here. Okay, here I'm going to have 108. Okay, we're finding the value of z. I'll divide both sides by 3, even this side by 3. So that this and this, they will go, but this side I'm going to remain with this side I'm going to so here I'm finding the value of z squared, so that's the reason why I had to divide both sides by 3 and also both this side by 3. So here I'm going to remain with z squared is equal to, what is 108 divided by 3. So now this is now a division. Now I can bring down this thing. I can say here, I can use this wrong division here. I'll say 108 and also a 3 here. Uyumu angina moment time 3 6 times 3. It's a 3. Okay, 3 times 3, I'm going to have a 9. Okay, I'm going to have a 9 here. I guess you are following, okay, the way it's dropping. Okay, so this one times this one is this one. Okay, minus c, 10 minus 9, I'm going to say 1. Okay, this one it can't, so I'll drop down this one, 18. Okay, so this one into this one, how many, like we say 18 divided by a 3. Okay, so we say we're having a 3 6 9 12 15 16 17 18, should be a 6, right? Yeah, should be a 6 6. So I'll say 6 here. 6 times 3, what is 6 times 3? 6 times 3, 12, 18. I'm going to have 18 here. So 18 minus 18, it's a 0. So the answer here is 36. Okay, the answer here is 36. Okay, so we are finding the value of z. We are finding the value of, now this z is having a squared here. Okay, this z here is having a squared. So what are we going to do? We introduce a square root, even this side a square root. This and this, they'll go. Then I'll say, what's the square root of 36? The square root of 36, it's there is that song 6 times 6 times 36, those Zambian songs. So this value of z here is equal to 6. So this was the answer to the last question. So these are the solutions to the 2022 GCE paper 1 mathematics. Please, if you have got any questions, please feel free to ask, okay, so that we can be moving at the same pace. Thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe and give me a hint so that YouTube can be able to notify you whenever I try and upload a new video. Thank you so very much. Have a blessed day.